you don't like it, and that's fine, because this one is perplexing to me. Sorry, the apple is really giving right now. Hello friendos, and welcome back to my channel. I am Beedee, and if this is your first time here, well, hey girl, hey. You look cute, okay, period. And if you are a returning viewer, okay, a subscriber to the what? Correct, the Beedee Presents channel. What? Hoodie, okay? I am right back once again with another video, this time about the VS Pink side of things in terms of their fall body care. But first and foremost, as always, I pray you're doing well, okay? I pray that you are praying, okay? That you are staying in the good book, reading the word, getting the truth for yourself, okay? I pray that you can have a connection with him outside of any voices from other people, their experiences, things like that. Seek him for yourself, and he is there, okay? But yes, you see what happens when you are a subscriber to the Beedee Presents channel. You get a bit of an elevated, encouraged, motivational, I want you to get it out here type greeting, you know what I mean? And I would like that for all of y'all, but you gotta go ahead and hit that button. It's a little red button. Right, and from what I was told, it's like a little doorbell. It's like a little ding dong. Hey, Beedee, I'm here. What you talking about today? You know, it just lets me know that you're here. And, you know, I come out with a little, hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this fine fragrance. Let's talk about this brand. You know what I mean? Just a little assortment, a body care charcuterie, if you will. You know what I mean? Yes. Now that we got all of that out of the way, chill up. I'm here to talk about the Victoria's Secret's pink line of body care for fall 2025. They have come out with like 6 or 7 scents, or at least 6, okay? 2 of those are Halloween. I think this is the first time that they've ever done body care, which is not a full body care line. They only have 2 scents. The names of those 2 scents are Good Ghoul and Haunt Mess, okay? The Good Ghoul is a strawberry scent. It reminded me of like a strawberry version of the candy hearts that they did a couple of years ago for Valentine's Day. So it's a nice strawberry scent. It's candy-like, you know, which is, I guess, apropos for like Halloween. And then for the Haunt Mess, that one was, I'll put the notes on the screen for both. That one was like it was a sultry kind of deep berry scent. If you're not all like cheery and upbeat for that holiday and you're more like goth, you know what I mean, then that might be your vibe. I don't know. And I'm always on a hunt for like a good strawberry scent. It's not overly strawberry though, but it is more candy, sweet sugary-ness than anything, but the strawberry vibe is there. With the Haunt Mess, it's a solid fall berry. It puts me in the mind of like a Twilight Woods, but it's not woody at all, but that berry essence is there. But let's get to the fall thing. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is the brown sugar, because this one is perplexing to me. They'll do like a singular note kind of line, which is over there with like the vanilla. They have a honey, I think there's a coconut. It's part of that collection. This year they did brown sugar. The packaging for it is so cute. It gives off bakery vibes. In the brown sugar collection, there is a mist, there's a lotion, there's a scrub. They also have a body oil, so you can really layer it up, you know, from top to bottom, which I like, a full collection like that. It says, your favorite fall pastry, warm, sugary, and right out of the oven. Initial scent, initial like impression from smelling it was all pastry, like all pastry, not really anything brown sugar. To be fair, they do mention the pastry part in the marketing for it and in the description as I just read. So it's like that's not a surprise, but it was a surprise that that was all that I smelled. It's a little bit spicy, but I don't think spice in a traditional cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice type of way when I think about brown sugar. They could have done something like a brown sugar shaken espresso or brown sugar boba tea. Like there should be some creaminess and not maybe the doughy pastry vibe. Like let's go creamy, rich beverage. You know what I'm saying? And we could do milky with that. And so I was just very like, You know what I mean? But cute packaging, cute idea. I just don't think the execution was great, especially because as we pivot into the rest of the collections, there's a scent called Buttery Sugar, okay? And this is part of their, like, I like to say like their fall collegiate. They did something similar last year. Last year's collection though was amazing, incredible. Like, that's how you do it. Packaging ate down. They kind of kept the same packaging this year, which is fine. So there are 3 scents: Cinna-Drizzle, Buttery Sugar, and Apple Crisp. We'll talk first about the Buttery Sugar. Packaging is gorgeous for this particular collection. This is in a nice, like, coppery kind of brown with some pink. That combo, the pink and brown, always is gonna eat. I think it looks amazing. The notes for this are flaky crystal, maple butter, and vanilla sugar, okay? It says that this is a rich, melt in your mouth, sweet and sugary first fall bake with an extra pat of creamy maple butter on top, okay? All things golden, cozy, and delicious, kneaded together in a perfect pastry. Now here, I'm getting very much crystal in a perfect way. Like, they have phenomenally matched that. It's very photorealistic to me. I do get that maple butter. I get almost though an almond croissant, which I really do love. So that's very nice. And I think some people were saying that they got like apple here. I think sometimes, depending on the type of almond oil that they're using in their, or concentrate that they're using in the accord, it could give you a fruit kind of essence, right? So that might be what people are picking up. I didn't really necessarily pick that up. I picked up the buttery pastry. And so because it was somewhat similar to the brown sugar one, I was like, why did we need both? You know what I mean? We could have went a different way, especially with the brown sugar. Again, I think that should have been creamy, milky, and sugary. I think this was a solid one, but it leans too gourmand for me in my everyday and just what my personal scent preferences are. So that one stayed. But the one that I really did like is Apple Crisp, okay? The packaging for Apple Crisp is gorgeous. It's red. I actually bought that one. Well, I got the fine fragrance mist. It's red with like some deep maroon on here and some pink. We love it. Very collegiate, very gorgeous, right? The notes are fruit tart, honey pear, and sugar glaze. It says, the first bite into a fruity fall treat. Feels like an idyllic orchard day, all crisp air, fresh apples, hot cider, and warm donuts. All of that sounds amazing on a fall day. I love that. The mist for pink suck. I'm sorry. They kind of spit at you, I think I saw somebody say, and that is so true. It's not a refined, I don't get it. But the scent, baby, the scent here, you bit into a fresh, juicy red apple, okay? It is so good. This is reading true red, crisp, delicious, fresh apple with some pear. And I like pear in my fragrances, so this was perfect. I don't get any of the crisp here, like any of the dough of a pie. I don't get that. It's fresh, the perfect apple scent. If you like apple scents because you want maybe like a shampoo, it is in that vein of like shampoo, but not all the way. It didn't turn all the way over to like a clean scent. No, it still, to me, is fresh in a fresh air, fresh vegetable, fruit type of vibe. And then the last in the collection is the Cinna-Drizzle. The packaging is super pretty. It's like pink and teal, which is nice. The notes are warm icing, fluffy pastry, and cinnamon sugar. The utterly addictive, warm and delicious icing on top of a hot, fresh cinnamon roll. It says it feels like walking into a cloud of your favorite patisserie first thing in the morning, okay? Sorry, the apple is really getting right now. This smelled like cinnamon dolce. Like, it was very nice and sweet, very photorealistic to a cinnamon roll with that icing. It's just perfect in the name. In terms of what these scents said that they were, Cinna-Drizzle, Apple Crisp, Buttery Sugar, those are precise. Like, it is everything that they're saying. But I think this was a very safe collection. I won't even say it's safe, it's very basic. It's interesting not to see any pumpkin things lately in these fall collections from Victoria's Secrets. I don't know if that's just like, you know, we were pumpkined out and they feel that people are so enamored with Portland, if they really gotta, you know, strike while the iron is hot and continue on this road while people are still interested in gourmand scents. I don't know, but it feels very like baseline, and that we are not trying to push the needle at all. So it's a little disappointing, but it saves a lot of cash. Never feel pressured to buy any of these things, especially if you go, you might have been hearing online, oh, this smells so good, this is the one, the 2 and the 3, and then you go and smell it and you don't love it, but you feel like I should get it because people are raving about it. Maybe it's just me. It's not just you. You don't like it, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Not everything will be a hit. Not everything needs to be purchased and brought home, because there will always be something else. So don't ever feel obligated or pressured or give in to a temptation to just consume just because. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about this collection, okay? Because I have 2 videos up right now. I have the Brulee collection video and this one, and I have a 3rd video coming for you all very soon. But for now, just let me know what you're thinking about fall 2025 for BS. If you're loving it, let me know. If you're not loving it, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.